media discussions have formed the basis for the themes presented in this video. Here you can also see graphics created with artificial intelligence techniques. Sharing what we have learned is the driving force of this video. Our greatest hope is that this video finds a meaningful plus for you. Also, this is a speculation about the 2025 Fiat Campagnola. Since it is already May 2025 and Fiat has not made any formal announcements or launched any extensive marketing campaigns for a new Campagnola, the chances of a full-scale worldwide market launch before the year ends are quite slim. Before releasing a new key model, automakers usually start a flurry of pre-launch operations. The most likely date for the announcement is now late 2025, and the real launch into the market is expected to start in early to mid-2026 in important worldwide regions. The requirements for a resurrected Campagnola aimed at the international market would call for a careful fusion of the vehicle's traditional adaptability and toughness with the state-of-the-art automotive technology, all while giving careful thought to the ever-changing environmental standards throughout the world. There will likely be a variety of electrified powertrain alternatives to meet the needs of different markets and pollution regulations. One possible solution to improve fuel economy and decrease emissions in different parts of the world is to use gasoline engines that are mild hybrids, with a displacement of 1.5 to 2.0 liters and an estimated output of 180 to 250 horsepower. Also, to win over markets with the strict emissions regulations, like those in Europe and maybe North America, and eco-conscious buyers all over the world, a plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, FEV version that mixes a smaller gasoline engine with an electric motor to produce a combined power output of 220 to 300 horsepower and offers a large range when powered solely by electricity would be excellent. A fuel-efficient diesel engine, possibly ranging from 1.6 to 2.0 liters, might still be available in certain markets where it is still popular for SUVs and off-road vehicles, including portions of Europe, South America, Africa, and possibly some segments in the Asia-Pacific region. However, the long-term trajectory of diesel powertrains differs across regions. An advanced electronic four-wheel drive system, with multiple selectable terrain modes to maximize vehicle performance on a variety of surfaces, from paved highways to rough off-road terrains, would surely be part of the drivetrain of a Campagnola sold on a global scale. Improving traction in challenging low-grip conditions is another likely feature. This would be a nod to the original Campagnola's famous off-road abilities and a selling point for buyers looking for true all-terrain competency. To get the best of both worlds, a smooth and refined ride on paved surfaces, which is important for international sales, and enough articulation and strength for off-road adventures, the suspension system would probably use an independent setup on all four wheels. Adaptive dampers, if implemented, would greatly increase the vehicle's adaptability by letting drivers adjust the suspension to their liking and the road conditions they're facing. This would be a highly desirable feature in a wide variety of global driving conditions. A modern, user-friendly infotainment system with a high-resolution touchscreen display, smartphone integration through Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and a full suite of connected services for navigation, entertainment, and real-time vehicle information would be essential for a Campagnola to compete on a global scale in terms of interior technology and convenience features. To meet the high expectations of modern drivers around the world and the strict safety standards in place, it is essential to have a full suite of advanced driver assistance systems, ADAS, including adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross-traffic alert. A completely digital instrument cluster, providing drivers with a personalized and educational presentation of crucial vehicle data, is also likely to be included. A newly marketed Campagnola on a worldwide scale would probably adopt a more contemporary and attractive style while still trying to capture the essence and rough nature of the original. A self-assured and determined posture complements its strong and prominent wheel arches, which highlight the vehicle's off-road capability, and its generally upright and boxy overall design. The vehicle would have a new and internationally relevant look thanks to the incorporation of modern design components like energy-efficient LED lighting signatures for the front and back, as well as modern body lines and aerodynamic enhancements. featuring strong and high-quality materials that can endure both daily use and off-road adventures. The interior design would probably prioritize practicality, ease of use, and durability. It would also prioritize providing ample cargo and passenger space to meet the needs of a global customer base. One of the most important factors that would determine the success of an internationally marketed, revitalized Fiat Campagnola across different economic zones would be its pricing. Starting pricing in major European markets may be expected to fall somewhere between €38,000 and €50,000, depending on the chosen powertrain, trim level, and optional options. It's safe to assume that plug-in hybrid versions would be more expensive. Prices in the North American market might vary from $40,000 to $55,000 if it were to be presented. Competitive landscape, local economic conditions, import duties, and taxation laws would inform strategic price adjustments for South American and other worldwide markets, including Southeast Asia, Africa, and the Middle East. It is quite unlikely that all major worldwide markets would see a widespread simultaneous launch within this calendar year, considering that we are currently in the first part of 2025. A possible official announcement or unveiling by Fiat in late 2025 is the most probable possibility. After that, there will probably be a gradual rollout to other major global markets, starting in Europe in early to mid-2026 and continuing throughout the year and possibly into 2027. These markets include North America, South America, the Asia-Pacific region, Africa, and the Middle East. The local market's readiness, regulatory clearances, and distribution network status would determine the precise launch schedule in each market. Though it has been widely speculated and discussed online, Fiat may not have imminent intentions to revive the Campagnola globally for the rest of 2025 or even in the near future. And this is an important consideration. Assuming this scenario plays out, the world may not see this legendary nameplate for a while. When it does return, Fiat will make sure to take into account changing global market trends, technological advancements, and their overall product development and market strategy when determining the exact details, pricing, and release dates. A well-planned global reintroduction of the Fiat Campagnola would have to strike a balance between the brand's rich history and the needs of today's car industry, provide affordable prices that take into account different global economies, and have appealing specs that appeal to a wide range of customers' tastes and budgets.